What's going on?
Hey.
Hello, everybody. What's going on?
Hey, everyone.
Darth Beard, except you can call me Alex, and we've got Terry Smith.
Just
Say
plain old
hello.
Terry. Just plain old
Just
Terry.
plain old Terry. We just want to go with Terry?
Yeah, sure, we can go with Terry.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
All right, so
The-
we are
the
here.
The Smith is silent.
Oh, the Smith is. That's right. I'm not even going to say my last name. It's too long. But hey, everybody, what's going on? If you don't know, we are Sideshow. We are a pop culture and collectibles company. And this whole week, we've been preparing and gearing up for today, which is Star Wars Celebration. Star Wars Celebration. It is the ultimate celebration. I mean, obviously, it's in the name of all things Star Wars and that whole universe. We are all ready to go. Terry, I heard you know a little bit about Star Wars. I heard you like it a little bit. I don't know. I'm looking at your background.
I don't know why people think that about me.
Yeah. I'm looking at your background. There's only 100 million Star Wars things behind you. We're just going to be here. We're going to be chatting. We're going to be basically running through the day of all the things that happen and all the things that are going to be happening.
So much happening.
So much happening. I mean, we started off this morning with that booth tour.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness gracious. I mean,
epic.
And I mean, I'm looking at life-size busts, and I'm looking at statues. Do you see that C-3PO? Oh, we're going to get back into that later.
I did see that C-3PO. I saw a lot of stuff that I didn't expect. Everybody went to great lengths to make sure that I knew of none of this stuff. So I saw it live about the same time as everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's good, because you got the big shock factor, and there was a couple of versions of the live stream, because we got to see it in a couple different places, and we got to see Guy Klender, our favorite unsealer, well, our unsealer and revealer, who's got to talk us through all the cool hot toys and everything going on. But it was so cool.
I didn't expect all that. I didn't. Neither did my wallet. So I'm gonna have to start a Christmas club for myself or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Your wallet already left.
Yeah.
Your wallet is knocking on my door, asking me to hide it. By the way,
it's seeking asylum at the at the embassy of Darth Beard.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I got you. You're safe here. But did you see the exclusives too that they had? I mean, we had the Jesse Hernandez stuff. Did you see the life-sized Boba Fett bust that they're doing a giveaway of?
I did see that in the background. I haven't seen anything up close and personal on it yet, but what I have seen of it, I'm dying to actually see it closer, closer and more personaler. Closer
and more personaler.
I'm making things up as I go, Alex.
This is good. This is what's it's called freestyling. That's the best way to do a very freestyle. We have a super producer, Rob, in the background, who worked really hard putting a very regimented list of things for us to say, and we're just like, forget about it. We're going to do it our way.
Yeah, I wadded that script up and threw it in with my recycling dumpster out front about 20 minutes ago. It's there was a little room left. I wanted a perfect score on my dumpster this week.
So you threw it in the trash compactor on the detention level, is what you're saying?
Something like that. Yeah. And then somebody shut it down. I couldn't figure out why. Like, I hear all the trash compactors are shut down on the detention level.
I can't even believe it. So some of the other exclusives, like, I know that you are a big fan of both statues and 6 scales, but did you see those chrome Hot Toys exclusives?
Came out of nowhere for me. The Clone Trooper especially jumped out at me because it looks a lot like Beskar. And like everybody out there, I'm totally roped into the Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett really won me over even more, and I really dig the look of it. It's Hot Toys has really brought it to the table with that Clone Trooper there. If that's the kind of quality we can look forward to in the upcoming season 2 version of the Mandalorian and Child Deluxe 6-scale figure, then yeah, I'm all in. It looks amazing, and the black chrome on a Death Trooper. I love. First of all, I love it when Hot Toys does this stuff. It's not the first time. We saw a gold-plated Stormtrooper and a copper-plated Stormtrooper years ago, as well as the porcelain Stormtrooper. I'm glad to see that they've made the decision to continue that going forward. I'm really excited by it.
Yeah, because they were doing the original Stormtrooper form, and now they're moving into the other types of troopers. Like, oh man, I'm not even going to speculate.
Yeah,
so much ground. I can't even speculate because who knows what's going to happen. And for everyone who's wondering, to get those, you have to be at the con. You have to get those codes, and there might be leftovers of some of the exclusives because we have the Jesse Hernandez piece. We have, like I said, those troopers that are coming in, the art prints for that, and we'll get to that later. But those, if there's anything left over, they will be released. Unfortunately, we don't have code cards to hand out because unfortunately they left me and Terry like on the right coast here. You know, they're all on the left coast. We're on the right coast.
I'm halfway there. I'm like
You're
straddling the line. The line is the Mississippi River, and I am straddling it.
Okay.
Yeah, my straddling game is mean. I'm like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't doubt it. Is that how you're sitting right now with a river going between you?
It is, but you can't see it. Yeah, there's a rug down there, and it's kind of like covering it. Yeah, but
yeah. Well, that's good. The rug is soaked. Well, let me go over today's show agenda. These are the things we're going to go over today's show. We have some things like we're doing. We had some giveaway challenges where we challenged some people to, for a giveaway. I mean, it's in the name, but we challenge some people to get a little creative to win some prizes, and that's always fun because I love seeing how everyone gets creative. And by the way, I forgot to even mention this at the top. Go to, let's see if I can do my snap of fingers with sideshow.com/celebration. Dude, that's our landing page for all things celebration. You're going to go there and you're going to find, all links to the exclusives, all sorts of things that are going on. That's where you want to go because this will give you sort of like the overview of this whole event, because this whole week we didn't just do today, Terry. We've been celebrating all week. And have you played trivia along with the one that I ran before, like earlier?
I have. Yeah,
okay.
I just log in just to do it. I mean, I'm not trying. In fact, usually if I'm doing really, really well and it looks like I'm going to beat everybody out, then I just throw the last couple of questions just to take myself out of the running. But that never happens. That never happens.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I know every answer to every question. Some of these trivias are so difficult. I'm like, how am I supposed to know this? I was doing this live, and I'm like screaming at my phone, like, I don't know this. I'm like, oh wait, I'm on camera. I should probably relax. But that's something else we're going to talk about. But we also have deals we're going to be covering. And what's the deal with deals? Am I right? Man,
I know the deal with deals. I'm a big fan of deals. Deals and I go way back.
What's the deal with these deals? So we're going to be going over some of the awesome Star Wars deals that are happening. And who's saying that Autumn is kicking out the giveaways like they're warehouse boxes? I didn't even know that. I've got giveaways. Oh, she in the chats. Autumn Gladding is possibly in the chats. Who's my boss?
Hello, Autumn.
Who's watching and judging everything that I say. So I better. Oh, all right. I'm already going to get fired because of that joke. I better keep it on the rails and keep it professional. We are also going to have, speaking of trivia, Terry, we're going to have some trivia later. So I hope you're ready.
I'm so ready.
I hope you have a secondary device, or like you can open up multiple tabs so you can play along and watch along, because we're going to have some trivia later. New products. We had mentioned, we were like hinting at some of the new products. You may have seen some of the new products if you watched the booth tour, but we're going to kind of look at them in a little more detail, a little up close. And then we're actually going to show some footage of things that happened at the con. We can't be there. We can't be there. So Paul and Alan and everybody are at the con right now. They did some filming. They're sending us some stuff so we can see things that happened at the convention. And we have a few other surprises. Surprises coming up. But also we're going to have at the end, probably going to have a little bit of a chat, like almost like a fireside chat with my boss and maybe somebody else. So what else I got, Terry? Anything else?
I think you pretty much got it all. Yeah. Unless I'm forgetting something. Yeah. Unless you prompted me to remember something that I'm totally forgetting, which does sometimes happen.
This is how I put you on the spot for me not knowing what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
I'm very clear.
Nothing like a little bit of deflection on a live stream. Yeah.
Exactly. And
that's the best place for it, really.
A very good. Listen, I've got my deflectors. I'm deflecting with those.
Deflectors are on stun.
Pew, pew, pew.
Wait, that's not right.
We're mixing up all the words. I don't know. I'm just thinking about how, like, when you shoot the things and he goes with the hand. I don't know. Anyways, up next, we're going to talk about some of the giveaways that we had, and we're going to take a sneak peek at something. We're going to do a little sneak peek at something. But up first, we got this little cool video. It's the Anakin Skywalker Mythos statue out of the box. Check this out.
Nice.
Oh, and welcome to another Sideshow unboxing. Today, we're looking at the Anakin Skywalker Mythos statue by Sideshow. But before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, post your comments, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos by Sideshow. Without further ado, let's build. This has been a Sideshow unboxing of the Anakin Skywalker Mythos statue by Sideshow. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.
That music is awesome, and so is that statue, dude. Seriously, I don't know if I've ever told you this before, Alex, but the Clone Wars is definitely, and has been for a long time, my favorite Star Wars storytelling medium for so many reasons. I mean, it's just
the animated, the animated series.
Yes,
it is a next level thing for me because like sometimes I go through phases where I don't want to watch anything animated, but then the storytelling in that show, I became so emotionally attached to so many people. And I was like, what am I doing? It's too much right now.
And the slow burn that was everything Ahsoka Tano. I mean, the story from the way that I see it, and I think everybody else sees it, and I think the way it was intended, was meant to be the story of both Ahsoka Tano and Captain Rex. Those were the two characters that seemed to be followed most closely. And I really, really loved Ahsoka from day one. I saw the value in that character and was just like, okay, yeah, annoying little teen, as some teens can be.
Right on.
But yeah, and come to find out later on, she was actually designed to be that way. They wanted her to start at the bottom and actually grow in audience appreciation over time. And eventually she wound up becoming, and I think still is today, at least in the top 5 favorite Star Wars characters of all time. I may be stretching a little bit saying that, but I know she is for me. So.
And I have to say, I agree with you 100%. And for me, it's her and of course, I think I've told you this before, Asajj Ventress. Like for me, those two, sides of the coin that are just beautiful. And that, by the way, for everyone who doesn't know, for everyone who's tuning in for the first time, that was Guy Klender doing that unboxing. That is Terry.
Never heard of him.
That is one of Terry's counterparts. That's one of Terry's counterparts on Unsealed and Revealed. So if you are liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, commenting, you will be alerted to Unsealed and Reveal, where we get to always, as we say, unseal and reveal awesome 6-scale figures. And someone in the comments had asked for a tread watch, and that's part of the show. Yeah. You're going to want to come. You're going to want to come hang out and stick with Sideshow, because we will have a lot of fun. If you want a tread watch, here's my tread watch. This is one of my.
It's time for tread watch.
So you'll get tune in. You'll get some of Terry's very, very deep voice to check that out. But Terry,
I don't break that out for just anyone.
Yeah, he only breaks it out for our audience over here. So let's continue celebrating Celebration and Star Wars by talking about some of our giveaway challenges, because we've had giveaways and it's been a lot of fun. So let's we had the Obi-Wan Kenobi Desert Nomad art print right here. So this is long sold out. This is a long sold out piece, and this was an artist proof that we gave away, but there's only like 4 of them ever made. Right, these don't get sold.
Yes, exactly. And well, I'm not sure exactly how many that they put out, but it's a very, very low number.
Very low.
This one was a blink and you miss it thing for me. I was unaware of it, and by the time I became aware of it, it was long gone. And I really, I don't want to say resent that, but I'm not happy about it, because Obi-Wan is also in my top 5 favorite characters of Star Wars, and the Mythos Obi-Wan is very close to my heart for a variety of reasons. So it's great figure, great statue, 2 statues now, and a great art print.
And this art print is beautiful. And I forget who won this. This was Jedi Call. I think
Jedi Call.
Jedi Call. Or there he is. Jedi Call Desert. So what the challenge was to cosplay as Desert Nomad. So what we did was have it, and this was the randomly chosen winner. So shout out to Jedi Call. And then we had some other entries. Let's bring up a few of these. So look at these Desert Nomads. I love this one.
Wow.
With the canvas shopping bag. And this person with the nomad across their face. This is what I love. I think we have some more. Let's see what else we got. Oh, look at this with the Jabba background. Where is this? That is so cool.
Yes, it is. How did that happen?
I have no idea. And then this. Look at this one next to you in the pink.
Yeah, what is up with that? Right.
That listen, you can have some fashion. Oh, you're figuring out how the StreamYard works, right?
Yes.
I like when you mix up colors and fashion. Beautiful nomads. Oh, here we go. We got some more. We have some more people.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Is that just 6 scale?
That might just be 6 scale, but I'm looking at the goggles here because I mean you're in the desert, you need
That
the
means
goggles.
with my approval.
Yeah, that means it's your approval.
Totally. Yeah.
These are some of the fun things that we.
I love the fact that Jedi Call seems to have done his with nothing more than than a towel and a pair of goggles from his garage. I mean, look at that. Are those welders goggles? Are those what are kind of goggles? Is that are those swimmers goggles?
Those are swimmers goggles.
That's spectacular. I'm
Listen,
so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
And this is some of the things you can look forward to. We always love having, if you join Sideshow, check out some of our stuff, join our Facebook groups, whatever. You could see some of the fun stuff we do, including these giveaway challenges. If you go to side.show/geek group, and of course, follow us on all our social channels. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're everywhere. We're everywhere now. You could see some of the fun things to do, fun challenges. We do a lot of giveaways that we do. And especially we love to show a lot of love for Star Wars as a franchise, as evidenced by Terry and everything else going on here. We do have one giveaway that I want to highlight, Terry. It's going to pop up right in your face. It's going to shock you. This is the Boba Fett on Throne, the deluxe version, the 1/10 scaled statue by Iron Studios. If you go to side.show/throne GAW, that's throne GAW, like giveaway, and go there, enter for a chance to win. It is a great piece. The detail that they're able to get in such a small scale is intense.
It is pretty remarkable. I mean, back a couple decades ago, I never would have even considered anything at this scale. But what they're doing with it now, the sharp edges that they're able to get out of look. I mean, just look at the detail on the back of that throne, or in the those Rancor heads on the arm of the throne. I mean, just great stuff.
Those listen, and that's the thing. Like I know, I don't have it handy, but the Regal robot Rancor head that they make a little magnet that looks exactly like that, all weathered and stuff. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But this is the statue that is currently, through the end of Celebration. So you have some time to enter for a chance to win that through the end of Celebration. Side.show/throne GAW. Are you holding more Regal robot stuff?
I'm totally holding a Regal robot. Mine from the Mandalorian. Yeah, it's
which we carry.
I keep these. Yeah, we do. And I keep one of them by my side at all times, just in case. Yeah, you never know.
Who knows who's going to get into the house?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, or I may need it to get out of the house.
Yeah, who knows? You're blocked in. The dogs have knocked something over. I don't know.
It can happen.
Get out.
It can happen, Alex. It's not out of the realm of believability.
Believability.
Yeah. Not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there
either. Yeah. But we're going to roll with it. And as we are rolling with it, we have some video from Celebration. We have video from Celebration starring one Paul Hernandez, who, if you're at the con, definitely go say hi. Definitely go to our booth 2719 and say hello to everybody that's there. And
say hi to Guy and say Tread Watch to him, because he'll give you free stuff.
Oh yeah, find Guy and say Tread, and try to do it as deep as you can.
Tread Watch.
Just like that. Yeah. All right, so we're going to check out this video right now, and they'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure to officially welcome you all to Star Wars Celebration. That's right. We're going to be down here all week with you guys. If you aren't here, you're in another part of the galaxy. Go to side.show/celebration. Hang out with Alex and Terry all week. I promise we've got you covered. Watch the 5 p.m. show. We've got new exclusives. We've got news. And of course, shenanigans. Now, while we're here, we're going to be taking a look at some of our favorite cosplayers, some of our partners, and of course, talk to some of the fans here. There are a lot of fans here, and we are so excited to talk to so many of them. Let's get to it. All right, everyone, and we're back with another one of the incredible Star Wars fans here. Please tell us, what is your name and where did you travel from?
My name is Les. I travel from San Diego, California, about an hour and a half away from this great location here.
I am Lowell Reynolds. Some people call me Lowell Skywalker.
Jason from Chicago.
Emily from Chicago. Marnie, Chicago.
And Jessica, Chicago.
Nailed it. I was starting to guess through and through here.
Logan,
welcome. Now, Logan, this is my first Star Wars Celebration. How many have you been to?
0.
Well, one. One now, right?
Yeah, now.
You're here, man. You made it. Is this your first celebration?
No, I hopped on the train with the one in London and have been going to everyone since.
It's all of
second
our second
one. Yeah, Chicago hosted the last one.
This is our second.
Second?
Yeah, second.
Second.
I was dying to go last time we were in Anaheim. Tried to convince the mom, but couldn't get through. But at this point, I saw it happen and bought the tickets. What was like 3 years ago, and had to wait, and I'm super stoked for it. Yeah.
I've lived here for 20 years, and I honestly have not been to a Star Wars celebration before. It's like, really wanted to come about 3 years ago. Bought the tickets. I literally remember the exact moment where we were when we bought the tickets. We were literally just walking around, just on the street. Like, the corner is still in my mind.
Actually, my first celebration was Star Wars Celebration 4 with my dad in Los Angeles in May 2007. And I've been to the one in Florida. I've been to the one in 2015 with the Chewie We're Home teaser. Best day of my life.
This is not only my first celebration, I'm also my first celebration as a panelist.
As a panelist, what are you going to be doing?
I'll be promoting the game Sabacc. So I'll be joined with several other members of the Outer Rim Sabacc League promoting the game Sabacc in its different variants, from traditional, Corellian Spike like in Solo, and Coruscant Shift, which is done by another group, which is by another panelist that just boarded the Halcyon.
So as collectors and fans, what are you guys looking forward to?
Fun interactions with everybody,
Yeah, celebrities, meeting other fans, just hanging out and talking about Star Wars.
Like the swag, the pins, the patches,
We're meeting Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, we have a Ewan McGregor photo op that lined up that we're very excited about.
And I'm gonna die.
What are you doing here?
I'm not here.
Either meeting Obi-Wan or just seeing people's cosplay. Cosplay's awesome. Yeah, I would say the same thing, like cosplay, artwork, and meeting Obi-Wan.
Just being there in the environment, I think, is a big part of it. Just to feel the energy that everybody feels being in this collaborative environment of something we all love.
Getting together and seeing all these friends that you have from all over the world, like every couple of years, has become the most important thing, and the thing I look forward to the most. Seeing everybody and being on the floor and being in the hotels, and just it's like a family reunion of like-minded people, every couple of years. That's my favorite part of it.
So thank you guys so much for being here. I won't hold you much longer. Go enjoy the rest of your con. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to let your geek side show.
Don't forget to let your geek side show.
Show your geek side. Do not forget.
Don't forget to let your geek side show.
Don't forget to let your geek side show.
That is
the first
awesome.
time that I miss being at con. I'm really not liking it that I wasn't there. That's really awesome.
I love how everyone's like, yeah, I can't wait to do this, can't wait to do that. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait either, but I'm in New York.
It's like they all had agendas. I never have an agenda when I go to con. I'd probably have a better time if I did, but I just kind of go and like, oh yeah, what's that over there? I'm just bouncing around like a ping pong ball.
But you know what? I find that it makes it easier when you have like an actual plan. So that's something that maybe next time we'll do that, Terry. When me and you go to a con and we'll leave everyone else out of it, and we'll go to a celebration, and everyone else can stay home.
Flip that idea on its head.
Flip it. We go out there. Everyone else stays home and does this. But it's great. I love seeing people enjoy themselves. That's one thing I love, is like seeing all these people that are so passionate about something. Mm-hmm. All hanging out, and of course Paul gets to hang out with all these people that are happy. Good for him.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, just the slack-jawed looks on the kids' faces is really something to see, and of course all the stuff at the different booths. No matter what con I go to, when Sideshow's involved, that's always like this great big oasis in the middle of that con that you can just go to and just decompress and just check out everything that's there and just feast your eyes on all the eye candy that Sideshow brings to the table. I've liked that for a decade before I even worked for Sideshow. So yeah,
same. I remember seeing at my first con, I get some of the legendary scale statues. I was like, I want to go to there, and now I work here. So whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Dreams do.
It can happen to you too.
It can happen to you. So real quick, before we move on to the next thing, some people, we had some comments from people in the chats that might be a little bit confused. So Rob, can we bring up tomorrow's schedule real quick? Bring up tomorrow's schedule real quick. So at 8 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to be having the booth tour. The booth tours are happening in the morning. This is going to happen before the con floor is open. It's almost like a preview that other people don't get to see. And that's going to be on our Facebook page. Go to side.show/Facebook. Then, as we showed you before, we had that giveaway challenge, which people got to get creative to win that Obi-Wan Kenobi Mythos art print. And I'm not saying what it is, but we're going to do a giveaway challenge and the code is helmet. So I guess we'll guess as to what that is. Then we have a flash giveaway on our Facebook page. Yeah, it's very, very, very obscure reference to helmet. We have a flash giveaway at noon on our Facebook page, which is side.shows/Facebook, which is just a flash giveaway. It's real quick. You just, it's not going to be, you don't have to get too crazy, too creative. And then we're back here. Sideshow at Star Wars Celebration for a recap with me and Terry. Once again, a recap of all the stuff that went on at the con. So that is for tomorrow. So it's going to be in the morning booth tour. So that's going to be fun, and we get to watch that again. And we'll revisit it again, Terry, and remind ourselves that next time we have to go. What's up, Terry? You have a question?
We're doing this tomorrow. Nobody tells me anything.
Yeah, we're doing this tomorrow, and the tomorrow after tomorrow, and the tomorrow after tomorrow after tomorrow.
Oh my God, there are so many tomorrows.
We get to relive everyone else's having a great time at Celebration and celebrating with everyone else who's at home.
Every day is like a Star Wars sequel.
Every day is like a Star Wars sequel. And the best part about it is, like, listen, for everyone who couldn't make it out there, just like us, we get to enjoy it vicariously. That's why we're doing these 8 a.m. booth tours just for everyone that at home, and we have these giveaways for people at home. So we want everyone to have a great time.
Yep, definitely. So,
right,
and I don't want to say too much there, but there might be a clue over one of my shoulders as to what's being given away coming up. I don't want to say too much.
I mean, yeah, that's really narrowing it down, Terry. With the 250,000 Star Wars pieces, yeah, it's really not.
That's why I felt safe saying it, Alex.
Yeah, it's something in the vein of basically anything Star Wars.
Anything over my shoulder. Yeah.
So Terry, we want to talk about something fun that's upcoming that we're going to give a little tease of. We're giving a little tease of something.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
give everyone the info on that.
So Sideshow is putting on an exhibition of Star Wars inspired art called Human Cyborg Relations, the C-3PO Custom Bust Art Show. We're teasing the upcoming show by showcasing a few pieces this week. Today, we are highlighting C-3PO by our friends over at Hot Toys. Sideshow is also making a donation to the nonprofit First in honor of each bust completed for the show. That about sum it up? Yeah.
That about sums it up. And I love the play on words here. It's called SEE 3PO. So let's bring up these little teasers. This was made by our friends over at Hot Toys. Look at this. This was a bust, a C-3PO bust that was completely customized, and you can see 3PO. You can see 3PO in there. Let's check out some more details. Let's see what we got here.
I'm getting vibes of that of Men in Black here, but which is kind of cool. Yeah,
it's just I love the idea of a little C-3PO. Managing a bigger C-3PO and all the gear, look at all the mechanical pieces that they put inside of that head.
Yeah, they pulled out all the stops.
We talk about Hot Toys, they love paying attention to the small details, and they're doing that here. So let's see another picture because we've got more views. Look at
so many views.
Look at this. I mean, they made a chair and he's sitting in it. This is so much fun. And I mean, again, they built the gears into it so that the face actually opens up. It's just another brilliant piece by the people over at Hot Toys. And this was such a fun thing. So I can't wait to see like the upcoming show. It lights up.
Oh, it does light up.
Super producer Rob just broke out another picture that I didn't even expect. The chest lights up with the light and the background of the head lights up. Oh my God.
That's really cool.
So cool. Oh, someone in the chat is saying, I see you. Yes, exactly. We see 3PO.
Oh, dang. The puns have started and the dad jokes are sure to follow. Yep.
The puns beguns.
Yep.
So that is a lot of fun. All right. Any other pictures you're going to break out on me, Rob, or is this it? You're gonna
Is that the grand finale, Rob?
That's the grand finale with the light up, I hope. Because I don't think I could handle more.
Yeah, how do you top that?
How do you top that?
It flies now?
Right. That would be amazing. All right. So let's
cool.
Rob, we're done with this piece here.
Definitely.
Beautiful. So Terry, up next, we get to cover what we talked about in the beginning. Some of my favorite things when it comes to shopping is deals. So real quick, we are going to real quick, go to a video about the Stormtrooper Commander by Hot Toys First Look. This is the first look video. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Star Wars deals. Roll it.
Roll it.
Hello, and welcome to another Sideshow First Look. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Stormtrooper Squad Leader from The Mandalorian by Hot Toys. All right, let's take a look at the graphic arts box that comes with the Stormtrooper Squad Leader. We've got a great photo of the figure right up top there. On the cigar band, which has been pretty common on these Star Wars pieces, we've got a cutout of the Squad Leader. We've got a bigger detailed shot showing more of the armor here. Following the cigar band around here, we've got the name of the figure in that same color and tone. On the back, let's take a look at what's inside. Okay, let's take the top off of this piece. Now again, this is a traditional shoebox design. We've got a really great photo of our figure here in action with the logo and the name of the figure, revealing the 6 scale itself. All right, let's take it out of the box and see what it looks like in the tray. All right, let's take a look at what the Stormtrooper looks like in the tray. Of course, we've got the figure here in all its weathered glory. We've got multiple blasters here, a thermal detonator, multiple swap out hands, extra wrist pegs, and the base is hiding right underneath. All right, let's take it out of the tray and see what it looks like. All right, with everything out of the tray, let's take a look at the contents inside. Of course, right up front, we've got the Stormtrooper Squad Leader, multiple blasters, thermal detonator, multiple swap out hands, and that signature base over there. All right, let's take a closer look at the figure. All right, so looking at the detail, there is some great weathering on the helmet here, right across the helmet, goes all the way across onto the back. You can see it there. It looks so good. The blue right next to his breathing apparatus looks really great on the white of the helmet and the black of the eyes. Of course, we've got this awesome shoulder pauldron in that orange, letting us know that he's a squad leader. Now again, this is mixed media. This does have a texture to it, like a fabric underneath and up top as well. You can see it carry on all the way across here. It's got that undersuit that we've come to know from different Stormtroopers that you may have in your collection. And again, that weathering does carry on to little spots here as well on the chest piece. Moving down, you can see the belt. Now again, the belt does move a little bit, but it is not removable. You can see these pieces move here. And again, you've got a little bit more weathering on top of the hand armor there, here on the arm, here. Now again, be very mindful when moving some of these, because some of these pieces do move as well, just like the armor would. More weathering on the thigh, right above that knee there. Okay, looking at the armor on the shin, we've got some great weathering here. Now, it's a bit flatter here, and then this is raised ever so slightly right there. Again, it carries over, identical on these sides. Now, when we get to the boot, look at the weathering on the boot. You can tell that he's been stepping in some mud there. You can see it carry over on both sides. It looks great. You can see the tread on the bottom and moving down. Speaking of tread, look at the bottom of the figure's feet. All right, let's take a look at some of the articulation on this figure. Starting with the head here, it does move really well side to side. You could probably do 360 if you wanted to. It is double ball jointed, so it can look up pretty high and can look down. Moving into the arm articulation, it's got a really great range of motion. 90 degrees there, 90 degrees there. When popping the figure back, It's got really great, again, 90 degrees or even more there, and moving it backwards, 90 degrees there as well. Now going further down, it does have that bicep cut because it can move like that. Double jointed at the elbow. You can see it. You can see the wrist move, traditional wrist peg. There. All right, now moving down to the abdomen articulation. Let's start with the trunk twist. About that far over and about that far over. Really great range of motion on both sides for the abdomen. Now, as far as how far back, there you go. And forward. The only restriction you'd have is that belt, but still, even then, it moves really well going forward. Moving the arms out so you guys can see what it looks like side to side. About that much over, and that much over as well. Let's take a closer look at the hip articulation. Again, a very posable figure, almost exactly 90 degrees there. You can see the double jointed knee there. You can see how far back it moves back that way. Same thing on the other side. Now as far as the splits and how far the range of motion goes out, really great. Lots of articulation on this. And again, double jointed knee can move back really far. Let's move down to the feet articulation. It does have a boot cut there and is jointed, and he's got really great articulation on the ankle, side to side, up and down. So you can see up, down, side to side there. All right, again, this piece is wonderfully flexible, really great. You can put it in any pose that you would like to see. All right, let's move on to the accessories. Now let's take a look at the Stormtrooper squad leader's shoulder pauldron. The shoulder pauldron is removable. You would simply remove the head and slide it off of the arm that it would be on. The arm would go right through there. It's got a great texture on top of here where it's orange. And right here, it's almost got like a faux leather, faux texture on it. You can see the intricate stitching all throughout this shoulder pauldron. It looks so good. And again, no detail is lost even on the inside as well. Okay, you can see here we have one of the two blasters that comes with the figure. This is the larger of the two. Incredibly detailed, so many intricacies here. The handle actually has some really great texture. You can see the trigger there. We've got the blaster strap that can be draped over the figure if he's not holding it. You can see that that texture goes all the way around. Now again, this is just one of two blasters that comes with this figure. Okay, here we have the second blaster that comes with the figure. It's got that same color, tone, and texture. The handle has some great texture as well. There would be the trigger. Now this one does actually have some action here. Pops out and becomes a shoulder harness. You can see it there while it's extended. And that same tone and texture carries out through the blaster. Now looking at the bottom, when not in use, it actually locks in right there. Okay, let's take a closer look at the thermal detonator that comes with the figure. You can see some of the details here. If you are familiar with thermal detonators, you'll be very familiar with this accessory. Now this is magnetic, that's how it keys in. This here is the magnet, and we'll show you in just a second exactly how that keys in to the back of the Stormtrooper. So when you have the thermal detonator and the figure in your hand, the magnet is going to be on the back here. The blank side is going to be the magnet, and it just fits in like so. And this is what the figure looks like with a thermal detonator magnetically attached. Let's take a closer look at two of the swap out hands that we have. They are identical fists. You can see the weathering that is on the armor here on top of the hand. Now again, they are identical, so you can see them both. I'll put one down so we can get a bit of a closer look at them. You can see that texture carry into the swap out hand sculpt there and there. The next swap out hand that we're going to look at is a blaster holding swap out. Now this looks like it's for the larger blaster, as the surface area here is a little bit open. It's got a bit more of a loose grip so you can get the larger gun in there. This swap out hand here appears to be for the smaller of the two blasters, as the area here seems to be slightly smaller. You've got the same look and texture of the other hands, as well as the weathering on top. This swap out hand here is a gesturing hand. It can be attached. It is only for the left hand. The weathering there, and you get a really good look at the details on the inside of that Stormtrooper glove, which we hadn't seen previously because they were like a closed fist. Now here we have the Star Wars Stormtrooper Squad Leader base. It's got a really great sand texture. It's got foot imprints where your figure's feet can go in. You can see other footprints back here if you wanted to place them there, or maybe telling a story in and of itself. This is the figure holder. This will move up if you need it to. You can see it there. It does raise, of course, and we have the Star Wars Stormtrooper Squad Leader plaque, as you can see there in that beautiful textured silver. It looks really, really great. This has been the Stormtrooper Squad Leader from The Mandalorian by Hot Toys. For more information about this figure, follow the link below. And be sure to watch Unsealed and Revealed, where we'll take a more in-depth look at this figure and showcase some of its different pose options live. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.
Another thing that I'm always jealous of is the fact that you have that piece and that Paul gets to play with it before anyone else got to play with it.
It's a really great figure, man. Sideshow sent me one to take a look at. There is actually already up on Sideshow's YouTube channel a deep dive video that I did for the figure. So if you want to get, if you really liked that, but you want to get a little bit more detail out of it, a little bit more of my impressions of the figure, then go check that out, because it's. I had a lot of fun with this. I knew that I'm a Stormtrooper aficionado. I'm a fiend for. I'm a Stormtrooper hoarder. Let's just come out and say it.
There's so many Stormtroopers.
So yeah. Yeah, but the fact that I can just get as much enjoyment out of this figure as I would a brand new figure that I'd never seen before, even though it is another Stormtrooper, says a lot for it. It's a really great figure. Still available at the site too. So yeah. Yeah,
and I'm also jealous because I still don't have it. Maybe I should order one.
Yeah, think about it, man. It's very cool.
I'm an easy sell. I'm an easy sell. That's why I have too many toys. So real quick, I just wanted to touch on something. It looks like there was a little bit of confusion. There was a little mistake went out about a full booth tour today during this show. There's not going to be a full booth tour during this this show. This is not a full booth tour. This is us kind of recapping everything that happened during the day. So I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. But also, remember that Hot Toys customized C-3PO for that?
Yes, I do.
Show?
You got another one?
We actually have a video. They actually made a video and sent us a video of them putting it. Let's check out that video real quick.
Yeah, let it roll, man.
This was really cool. It's a short video.
Yeah.
That team.
Go Hot Toys, man.
All those little details.
Did you see how they did that? I mean, they weren't winging it. They straight up had that thing going in CAD and stuff. So I mean, that was just, it was ready to go in their heads. They had it all laid out, and just at that point, it just became assembly. That's pro, man. That's totally pro level stuff there. I'm very impressed. Very, very cool.
That's why I love seeing, watching artists at work. So artists at work, like seeing art finished is one thing, but seeing artists actually doing the steps is actually pretty cool.
There's something really zen about it, and I'm sure that that extends to the artist doing the work as well. There's a very zen-like quality to doing art and to creating art, I'm sure. And but just for me, being able to watch it, I feel like they're channeling that art into me as I watch them do it. It's very cool. You're right.
And then I try it, and it just looks like garbage. That's
of course.
It's like, oh, they do it. It must be doable. I can't do it. I'm terrible. So thank you for the people at Hot Toys for doing that really awesome video for us. But you know what I'm going to set up right now, Terry? Before we go into the deals, I think we should start filing people in for a little bit of a giveaway.
I'm a big fan of giveaways, dude. Whether or not I'm receiving it or not, I like giving stuff away, and I like receiving stuff. So, yeah.
So if you are watching, you're going to put in the word #celebrate. I agree. #celebrate. I agree. And what you're agreeing to is our terms and conditions, which you can find at side.show/contest. And the giveaway terms are just side.show/giveaway. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway, and we might do more than one. I don't know. Let's see how froggy we feel towards the end of the show. Terry, we need to pick a prize while all these people are there. So what do you think? Do we want to?
What are my options? What are my options?
We got something blue. We got something that you could take that's portable. We have something for the desk. We have something for the kitchen, something for the wall. What do you think?
I'm going to go with something for the desk.
Something for the desk. So you know what? We're going to do this awesome Millennium Falcon. Let's bring this up. Desk. This thing is so cool. So celebrate, I agree. Rob, real quick, get rid of that. This is the Millennium Falcon Posable Desk Light by Paladone. You're going to go to side.show/lightspeed to see more about it. But this is a really cool lamp. Now, Rob, you can bring that hashtag back up on the screen for the people who have not seen it yet. And while we're going through the giveaways in a second, the deals in a second, I just want to get everyone filed in. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing the good stuff. All right, Rob, you could take it down. Everyone's doing the good hashtag stuff. So now we can talk about some of the deals, Terry. Can you see them? Can you see the deals? Which one do you want to talk about first?
Oh, wow. Which deal do I want to talk about?
So many.
I'm on board for something that I actually don't have in my possession. Is the child life-size figure by Sideshow.
You mean you don't have this?
Is that Hot Toys? Is that the Hot Toys one?
No, this is the Sideshow statue. This is one of my favorite pieces of all time. You go to side.show/SWC child, and it's 20% off using the code SWC20, and it has free US shipping. Terry,
I'm going to need a minute.
Yeah, get your phone out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken this child. He's right now K2SO is booping him on the nose, as you can see. I've taken this child to the beach. I've taken him to parks. I have a baby Bjorn. Maybe there's something wrong with me with that, but I have a baby Bjorn that I go around and carry him around it.
That actually would be a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
I've thought about that. Yeah, I have the Hot Toys version, but I've never done that. I've taken out and played with it. I've had him in my car, driving around in my car, but I've never taken him to the beach, mostly because we don't have beaches here. We only have a river.
Yeah, you're landlocked. I mean, I have beaches. I'm in New York by the Atlantic Ocean.
Like to take him on a riverboat casino or something. That would be fun.
Don't ask me what that accent was. I have no idea. But take him on a riverboat casino. Another one I want to talk about here. This one is right up your alley because you are a Trooper fan. The 501st Battalion Clone Trooper, Deluxe 6 scale. I mean, look at it. Look at it.
Oh, I am looking at it. I am looking at it, Alex. Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm totally looking
Everyone,
at it.
look at it. Go to side.show/Tano Troops. Tano Troops for 10% off using the code SWC10. I mean, this is a great piece. I love that mask. Again, going back to Clone Wars, when they did that to their masks, I legitimately got choked up.
Paint job's a little rough, but I think it gets the point across. Yeah.
You know,
It was, yeah, I definitely got choked up. Like I said, Ahsoka has, while following Ahsoka's journey for all these years, to have the finale stripped away apparently for a long time, only to have it the surprise of having it finally fleshed out in animated form. Seriously made my year. Might have made my decade. I don't know. That might be stretching it. But,
I don't know. I think it may have made a decade because that there was some time, and then when it came back like
yeah. You know? Yeah, hit you right between the eyes with the Bad Batch, led right into Ahsoka Tano, and I'm still smitten with that story arc and the way that it ended. Just silence and that haunting music by.
Hey, no spoilers. No.
I'll
silence is a spoiler
all day long. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. And to have this is different. We've seen a 6 scale version of a 501st Battalion Trooper a couple of times from Sideshow back when they were making their own clones. But what we've got here, obviously, is focusing more on the Clone Wars version, whereas Sideshow's troopers back in the day were focusing more on the design that you saw in the films. So actually, the differences are minor here, but just having the capacity to have this version of the Clone Trooper on my desk, and I only have 3.
You only have 3 of them, huh?
Only 3.
Because I know Colin. I think it was Colin. In the chats was saying that they're going to be ordering 1 more by the end of the stream, probably.
Do it. So, yeah. You can't army build without buying figures. So by all means, start doing it. Yeah, get on it. But yeah, great figure. 10% off. That's a hell of a deal. By all means, jump on that if you have the opportunity.
And you want to tell them this next one because I love these figures so much.
Do you really? But this is right up your alley, isn't it? It's the
so right up my alley.
Yes, the Jango Fett summer exclusive egg attack figure. And look at that. So cool, so fun. Just the distorted, hyper realistic distorted helmet that goes on, very similar to it's a vinyl figure. It's a lot of fun. I really Jango, of course, his armor is just gorgeous. I think it might very well be my favorite armor, or at least it was until the Mandalorian started. Just look at the color on that. It's beautiful. Do you have this? Are you getting this?
I do not have it. I'm actually looking to start getting into the egg attacks because you know me, like I like designer toys. I like things like that.
Yes.
I like alternative versions of things, and I like the almost like cute chibi style of it while still looking so tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. And just so you know, if you go to side.show/firstvet, and it is 15% off with code SWC15, SWC like Star Wars Celebration 15, and this also has free US shipping.
That's just deal on top of deal, man.
Yeah, you can't mess with that.
Percentage off plus free US shipping. Yeah, get on it. And
you know what's even better is picking a winner for this quick giveaway that we're doing.
Is it time?
It's time. So you better be in the chat. Rob, if you want to bring up the wheel that is not a wheel, we are going to celebrate right now. Hit that draw button, and we're going to see who's going to get it. Oh, I'm stressed out. It doesn't make any noise. I'm like, let's get it.
Hey!
Winner.
DJ
Erickson. DJ
Eric Erickson. DJ Eric Erickson. I think that's it. Yeah, DJ Eric Erickson.
Really tired. What you're going to do is take a screenshot of this, send it in an email to social@sideshow.com. You're going to tell them what you won, which is bring it up, Rob, real quick. The lamp, the
desk, the Millennium Falcon desk lamp.
That's not it. Spoiler alert, that was going to be next. Anyways, side.show/lightspeed. But the Millennium Falcon posable desk light by Paladone, it's the lamp. What you won, where you won it, and that's during the show, and your name, address, telephone number, just in case. Thank you so much for entering. And all right, let's wipe this off the screen. You know what we're going to do in a little bit, Terry?
I'd love to know what we're going to do in a little bit. Talk to me, Goose.
This is where you got to get ready. You've got to get ready. Did you just watch that movie? Is that what happened?
No.
We're going to really quickly, we're going to show a quick video, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do trivia on episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So everyone, while we're watching this video, try to start jogging your memories with everything that happened during Revenge of the Sith, because you're going to need it.
I know that movie.
Roll the video because this is one of my favorite pieces that's coming up right here.
Cool.
You think I'm kidding?
It doesn't.
This is such a beautiful piece,
Wow.
and there is a little bit of articulation on the piece. I mean, it's amazing. Anyways, I could talk about this thing for hours, which, by the way, I talked about it for a while when I interviewed yesterday Jesse Hernandez, Urban Aztec himself. I interviewed him about this piece as well as his pieces that are at the con. So we could talk about that a little bit later.
I totally need to tune into that video.
Tune into that video because you know what? I'm amazing. I mean, you know,
obviously.
I'm an amazing interviewer. As someone's asking what scale this is, it's not exactly a scale. I don't know. Would you consider this like?
I would say
it's not really quarter scale.
No, it's probably more like a third to between third and a half, just based on what I'm looking at.
Third and a half scale, but it's not really. Yeah, they don't really make it as a scale, but it is a really cool piece, and I love it. I had it back here in my cabinet. I almost broke my cabinet getting it out after the video.
I thought I saw it sitting back there, so yeah.
But anyways, are you ready? Did you brush up like I told you for episode 3 trivia? Because I didn't put this together, so I don't even know the answer. So I'm going to be playing along.
I actually watched it on fast forward while that turnaround video was playing, so I feel like I've got my game on here, literally. So,
all right, I'm just getting my phone ready because I want to play along. So for everyone who wants to join in and start filing in, Rob, bring it up on the screen. You're going to go to sideshow.live, sideshow.live, and you're going to, when it asks you for a code, you're going to enter the code REVENGE. And what this is, if you haven't played Trivial Cahoots with us before, this is going to get you in. You're going to use your Sideshow email address because just in case you're a winner, because the first place is taking home $20 in Sideshow rewards. And if you don't know what Sideshow rewards are, once you sign up, you'll see. That's basically like it's almost like just straight up money into your account. It expires after a year. You have a full year for it. So the first place is getting $20 in Sideshow rewards. Second place is getting $10 in Sideshow rewards, and third place is getting $5 in Sideshow rewards. So that'll go right into your account. If you're one of the top 3 winners. So yeah, you make sure you're using your Sideshow email account. And if you don't have a Sideshow email account, put in your email account that you're going to use to sign up for Sideshow, because then those rewards will go right into that account. Imagine starting your day off with automatically you have money in your account. That would be even better. All right, so we're going to get people filed in. I have super producer Rob is going to let me know when we got a decent amount of people in the background there, and I've got to really brush up on my Revenge of the Sith because this is not easy for me.
Yeah, we should point out that it's not necessarily all about plot or little plot points or character names and stuff like that. They go pretty in depth with some of these things. They get pretty challenging.
Yeah, this is not the easiest trivia of all time, but it is. I find challenging trivia is the most fun.
Oh,
so
that's the only way to do it. Yeah.
It's the only way to do it. So we're going to get started shortly. Just want to make sure we have enough players in there. So we've got about 750 people in there. You know what?
That's a good field.
Let's get it started.
That's a good field.
Let's get it started. So this is what I'm playing on my phone. Should look something similar if you're using a secondary tab. So it's 10 seconds. All right, Terry, I'm going to take the first question. You could take the second question.
Really competitive here. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. How does Anakin survive droid missiles in the opening battle sequence? He uses the Force to knock them off course. He causes them to fly into each other. He blasts them, or they miss him and explode into buzz droids.
I got this wrong.
You got this wrong?
Yeah, I was trying to focus on you, and at the same time, I just read down, and I got it wrong.
You underestimate his power. That's the problem, Terry.
Or maybe I got it right, and I'm just trying to mess with everybody's heads.
All right. Well, let's see what most people said. Most people said he caused them to fly into each other. This is where I find out I got it wrong. The correct answer is he causes them to fly into each other. My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious. And you know what? Every 3 questions, we're going to check in on the leaderboard to see what we got. So, which I'll be at the bottom as we all know. All right. This question is for you, Terry. You take this one.
Okay, cool. Next question. How does General Grievous escape Anakin and Obi-Wan? A, he is rescued by his Magna Guards. B, he leaves on his personal starfighter. C, he goes up a ventilation shaft. Or D, he throws an electrostaff through the window. I know my answer.
I'm going to get... do you see this? Do you see this GIF? Look at this.
I do see this GIF.
Oh,
Who comes up with these? Because they always crack me up.
I'm telling you, Jesse is the GIF master. All right, let's see what most people said.
Clearly.
Most people said he throws an electro staff through the window. The correct answer is boom. Throws that electro staff through. I mean, yes, Andrew Wurshborn's calling me out on a technicality. Oh my goodness gracious! All right, what is the next question? Because I'm already doing terrible.
Wow.
What do we got here? What does Palpatine tell Anakin at the Opera House? He's a Sith Lord. Good as a point of view. He knows Anakin is married, or the Jedi are secretly spying on Anakin. Oh my gosh.
The plot thickens there, man. That was a great scene. That was an amazing, amazing scene. I loved everything about it. The music, the haunting qualities of it, just the tension that was going on there. I really liked Hayden Christensen's acting right there. It was he was just like a study in being disturbed,
grief and stress.
Yeah.
What did most people say? What do you think?
I answered B. Good as a point of view.
Right. So right now, the highest is the Jedi are secretly spying on him. What is the correct answer? Boom.
My
B. First correct answer.
Congratulations, man. For those of you watching, I actually silently slipped him the answer in chats because I felt badly for him. So
I feel bad. He doesn't want me to embarrass myself.
It's true. It's true. Man. I got your back, dude.
And if anyone's just joining us now, you're going to be going to sideshow.live and entering the code REVENGE and your Sideshow email address, and that's how you play along. All right. All right, I'm going to get ready for this. All right, Cherry, you take this question.
Brace yourself. Here it comes.
I'm bracing.
What is the name of the Varactyl Obi-Wan rides on Utapau? That is a deep dive. Answer A is Tien, B, Xanu, C, Digus, D, Boga.
I don't know.
I had to totally guess on that one. I really didn't know. I had no idea. That must be something. I don't know if that's out of the novelization or if it's just one of those things that you find out about on the they have those visual dictionaries that sometimes they flesh out a little bit of details that you wouldn't normally hear about. I think Steve Sansweet, I think, is the guy that does those, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway,
your answer. Xanu. I said Xanu.
You said Xanu. I said Boga. I don't know.
Yeah, let's find out.
Here we go.
Most people said Boga.
Yeah,
Most people said Boga.
That's promising. That's promising.
All right.
Boga sounds like
someone said they named it on the toy and it was named in the novelization. All right.
Oh, okay.
There
cool.
you go. What do we got?
D is Boga. Boga sounds like something I would name a Varactyl. I mean, seriously, it's yeah.
Well,
if you gave me a Varactyl, Boga is the first thing I would think of.
If I adopt a Varactyl, I'm going to name mine Xanu just to spite
you. Would.
I would.
You would.
I guess I get this next question. Boom. Let's see. What does Obi-Wan tell Padme during his search for Anakin? He's going to Mustafar. B, Anakin has killed younglings. C, Anakin helped kill Mace Windu. Or D, Yoda has gone to kill the Emperor.
That's a pretty obvious one there, I think. But we'll see.
You know what? Yeah. Some things are obvious to me. Some things are obvious to you. And some things I'm completely oblivious. And I've watched this movie. You know,
that's valid. And that's valid. Yeah.
And I've put this movie on while I was awake, while I was asleep, to try to memorize it while I was sleeping, and it just still clearly didn't work.
You know, it's not my favorite prequel.
Okay.
It's not. Attack of the Clones is my favorite prequel.
Well, you love clones. We all know
you love clones. So much.
I like that song by Weird Al Yankovic. I think I'm a clone now because it's one of my favorites. All right.
It plays in my head frequently.
Yeah. Well, that Anakin has killed younglings.
Boom.
Ooh, dark.
Boom.
Dark. And what is the correct answer?
I'm just going to imitate the GIF here.
Let's imitate the GIF.
Can we just do that?
What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? It is. Oh,
B.
It's already up there.
Yeah.
B.
Anakin has killed younglings. Yep.
Sorry, I forgot. I was right there. I was too busy twirling my mustache.
How can you say that?
How could you say that? All right. Next question, Terry. This is on you.
It's on me. Okay, my turn. What order does Palpatine give Darth Vader on Mustafar? Shut down the droid armies, kill the Separatist leaders, return to Coruscant, hunt down any remaining Jedi.
Let me tell you something. I got that one. When I was just a fan in the comments, annoying everyone at Sideshow during live streams. I would constantly bring up unlimited power. I'd be like, please scream unlimited power. But my first time that I actually was fulfilled by anything was when I was working there. I got to come up with the contest. I had people at Comic-Con screaming unlimited power at the top of their lungs in order to win.
That's beautiful.
It's one of my favorite things in the entire saga.
That's
screaming unlimited power. So that was great. It was startling. All right. What is the correct? What did most people say?
Most people said kill the separatist leaders.
Boom.
And they're wrong.
They are wrong.
They're wrong. Shut down the droid armies is the correct answer.
I mean, that is the I mean, whatever. He did do it.
Yep.
He did do it. So we're just boom.
Did he?
Boom. I don't know.
Or did he get the chance? Because then Obi-Wan showed up like immediately.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, technically they all shut down, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, allegedly. Most of them did.
In a roundabout way.
Yeah,
there was a roundabout way.
There was one. There was that great story about that droid army that was still existing. I mean, it was an episode of Rebels, and they were on this planet in Rebels, and there was a faction of the droid army that was still hanging out there with one of the super general droids.
Droids. I remember that.
Yeah, good episode. Very, very good episode.
Too many eyes.
Haunting. Yeah.
Who's got this? Oh, before we go to the next one, I just want to show real quick the leaderboard. Let's show the leaderboard real quick.
I am not on it.
Tim G is in number 1 spot.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. It's Tim G. Followed by Pokey in second place, and in third place, 5576-39. All right, Terry, you are the encyclopedia. Is that a thing that I should know?
55639. No, I think 5576-39.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way.
Know. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
If there is, I don't know.
If there is, we don't know. All right. Who's got the next question? The evens or me, or I'm odds because I'm clearly the odd one.
I believe it's you. It's Clone Commander Gregor.
Is it? Is it Clone Commander? Oh,
CC 557639 is Clone Commander Gregor.
Shout out to Gregor. I hope your name's really Gregor because that would make it.
That would be really awesome.
That would be really awesome. All right. Next question is mine. Real quickly, which of the following does not occur during the battle between Yoda and Darth Sidious? Sidious blasts Yoda's lightsaber out of his hand. Yoda hurls a hover platform towards Sidious. Sidious cuts Yoda with his lightsaber, or Sidious leaps from one Senate platform to the other.
Ooh, man, so many options. So many options. Yeah, for the untrained, each is just as likely as the other.
There's only one answer.
It's a very clear answer. Yeah.
Yes. All right. What did most people say? I went somewhere. Most people said Sidious cuts Yoda with his lightsaber. The correct answer is
yes. That's it. Boom.
Correct.
Home run, everyone.
Correct.
Home run.
Blade Runner 1 is, I think it's a 1B, is ranked at 66.
Wow.
So I'm not going to execute him, but he's okay. He's in. Oh, there we go. You got to listen to the music. All right, Terry.
I said I wasn't going to sing, dude. I'm sorry. I broke my promise.
You broke your promise. Next question goes to you. Does I keep you away from singing?
All right. It was revealed in this film that Luke and Leia were born on what planet? Alderaan, Coruscant, Naboo, or Polis Massa?
A, B, C, or D.
Yes.
No one ever cares where I was born. I was born in New York.
I was born in St. Louis.
Yeah, see, no one ever cares where I was born, but you know, Luke and Leia are pretty iconic. I'm not that iconic, so I'm just slightly iconic.
Yes, you are.
All right,
don't sell yourself short.
What did most people say? Wow, it's pretty even
very,
split.
Very tight.
But most people said Polis Massa.
No.
Polis Massa. What is the correct answer?
The correct answer is D. Polis Massa. Yeah.
Good job.
I couldn't remember the name of it. It was totally a process of elimination thing for me. But
correct. Wait, there was a mistake in the wording of the question because it's technically
it's not really a planet. Yeah, it's an asteroid.
Not a planet.
Yeah.
It's not a planet. So that is true. We could change that to body in space, but either way, the other three answers are completely incorrect. We were only a little incorrect in the wording of it. Apologies, but the other three are clearly incorrect. My bad. All right. So next question.
Your turn, my
up
friend.
to me. Who speaks the final line in the film? Is it C-3PO? Is it Yoda? Is it Obi-Wan? Or is it Uncle Owen? Is it Owen? So
Uncle Owen has a lot to say. Uncle Owen has a lot to say tomorrow.
Don't get me started.
Oh,
Don't
man.
get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Mm-hmm.
That even just in the trailer, like, oh, I don't want to talk about just in case of spoiling anything, but like that interaction, I was like, oh, burn.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about it just in case some people don't like to watch trailers. So I'm not even going to.
For those of you out there who don't mind, there is actually a clip available on the Star Wars YouTube channel where you can actually see a chunk of that conversation between Obi-Wan and Uncle Owen before it premieres tomorrow morning. I have seen it, and oh yeah, there's some icy. The air is very cold.
Oh, the air is very cold.
Yeah.
So Rob, let's see what we got here. What did most people say? Most people said Obi-Wan, and the correct answer would be C-3PO.
Oh God!
The exact last line was, "Oh no."
Oh no!
Crazy, right?
Oh, I was so certain with my Yoda thing. Because and you know why? Because my mind went to Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, where Yoda had the last line, "Begun the Clone War has," and I was totally thinking of the wrong movie.
Yep.
Bad Terry.
It's crazy.
Bad Terry.
Bad Terry.
No blue milk. Okay.
No blue milk for you. All right. So here we are at the last question. Then we can start giving out those rewards. Let's see. What do you got?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Take us home.
Hit me, Goose. What exact line does Obi-Wan say in this film that he repeats in A New Hope? May the Force be with you always. I have a bad feeling about this. I will do what I must. And hello there.
I don't know. Let's see. What exactly?
I have to say that one of those. There's one of those that he doesn't say at all.
Right.
So just to be clear.
But yes, this is honestly like a giveaway of an answer because everyone kind of
pretty much, yeah.
All right. See, most people said.
Wow, that's interesting. It was a pretty even split.
Pretty even split between those three. The correct answer is, in fact,
the most popular answer by one percentage point. Wow. Okay. Cool.
When he pulls his hood off, he's like, "Hello there." I'm not doing the voice. I'm really bad at the voices. Very bad at the voices. I should never do them. Terry, make sure you remind me to never try to do the voices because
I'm not going to do that, Alex, because I enjoy your attempts.
Oh, they're so sad. They're so sad.
Give me more.
All right, so let's bring up the rankings. In first place is Patrick. You are first place for $20 in Sideshow rewards. Just do me a favor, take a screenshot, whatever you can do. It's there. The instructions are down at the bottom. The top 3 players send a screenshot to social@sideshow.com. So for your first place, second place, you're going to get $15. Was it 15? It's 15 now.
15.
Sure, it's 15 now.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be.
It was
10.
25.
It was 20. No. So 20, 15, and 5 down at the end in third place. That is fun.
Yeah.
That was fun because I'm really good at remembering numbers.
What was my ranking? My ranking was 67.
Wait, we had a tie on third place. Hold on, did we? No, we didn't. No, this third and fourth place. You had me sweating. All right, it's third place. All right, so email social@sideshow.com. Rob, I think I want to run a very Sith lottery. A very Sith lottery. What kind of lotteries do we have? What can I do? I think I'm going to do, because I'm Darth Beard. I'm clearly a very big fan of the Sith. I'm going to do, what happened? What is going on here?
Look at this.
Did we just crashed?
Did
we just get crashed?
I think we're getting crashed. What's going on? Who's this? Somebody's at the Sideshow booth.
Who's this? Someone's at the Sideshow booth.
After we went through all the trouble to tell everybody we weren't going to be getting a live booth tour today, now we are in fact getting a live booth tour.
All right, so I guess
surprise.
This is a surprise. Do we have audio?
I'm not hearing any audio, but I'm seeing a lot of Boba backside.
Yeah, a lot of reverse FET. But while that's going on, Rob, do me a favor. I want to execute order 66, and 66 people are going to get $2 in rewards right now. Let's do that real quick.
$2.
$2 in rewards.
Add them to the pile.
66 are going to get to going out to 66 people. What is happening here? We need some audio.
We've got to figure
need
out a
some-
way that fans can gamble with their rewards.
That would be, well, that's illegal. I mean, 'cause
Rewards
it's like
rewards poker. Is it illegal
Rewards
when
poker?
it's like, is it illegal when it's just like not really cash?
I don't know. You know what, Terry? Bringing up on screen our lawyer. No, just
who happens to
And
be
it's
waiting
gone.
backstage in the green room.
In the green room. We're just. I guess we have people come to us live from the Sideshow booth to make liars out of us. I guess they're just working on some technical issues.
I think we just got trolled.
I think we just got trolled.
I think we just got trolled.
Let's do another. Let's really quickly. I'm going to set up another lottery right now.
I just want to say though, before you do that, that my new name for my midlife crisis garage band is going to be Boba's backside in the Vader cape.
Oh my, that's actually pretty dope. That's a
Yeah.
pretty dope one. Let's see. I'm going to
like
give $3 in rewards to some people. I'm going to pick a number. Terry, give me a number. Don't make it 10 million. Please give me a number.
Like, okay, is there a limit? Obviously between 1 and 10 million, but yeah.
1 in 10 million.
Okay. 2188.
Are you serious? It's
2186.
not.
Yeah. 2180. Okay, no. Okay. No, you want something smaller? I can give you something smaller.
I don't care. It's fine. It's a
How about
2188.
2187 it is then.
2187. All right, 2,187 people are going to get $3.
Holy crap.
It's not
I did
going
not
to
know
listen.
I did
We
not
don't
know
have
that's what you were gonna do.
2,100. I don't know if we have 2,187 people playing, but that's okay.
You're welcome,
If
everybody.
If you have already won some rewards, then you're going to be excluded from this. But here we go. I'm adding this lottery. We are running it now, and I guess the rest of you. I was like, what a big number. That's all right.
Congratulations, everybody.
There you go. More rewards going out to everybody else. Let's see what's going on here. We are ready. Oh, they are ready to go. All right, everybody. Listen, we're going to bring them up on screen, and we're going to make them. We're going to sit back silently while they give us a booth tour. We are ready to pull you up. Hello. Can we hear you?
Oh, we don't have audio.
We don't have audio from you. Guys, speak as loud as you can. I can't hear him.
Wow.
He's talking. Can't hear you.
Like to take this time.
There we go.
Here we go.
A little sneak peek and a walk around tour we've got going on. If you are physically here, or if you're coming later on.
Fix your microphone. All right, looks like we're having some audio issues. Just going to wait for them to finish. Let's let them. No one wants to see me. Let's wait for them to fix their audio issues. It was
keep rolling
working
with it. We can
briefly.
at least point out. We can at least do it for Guy until his audio comes back
Yeah.
on. We're looking at the new Hot Toys R2D2 from Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, my aforementioned favorite, as well as C3PO, also from Attack of the Clones.
Battle droid head that'll swap on there, because of course we know we have that accidental head swap in the film, and he'll also of course come with that blaster. Below you're going to see the R2D2 Attack of the Clones. Now we've gone and opened him up and showed every little gadget. There are parts in here that are die cast. There are going to be magnetic attachments for all of the ones that you see on the side, as well as ones up on the top. There is an accessory that you do not see here, and that's going to be C3PO's head from the arena where he has to pull it back, and it is going to have that little tether rope. You're going to have a light up effect. You're going to have sound and incredible posability. That third middle leg will go up. You can have him straight, so you get to really customize him with so many accessories and so many options. And of course, the brand new one on the side, you're going to see that it's going to have those thrusters and rockets. Attack of the Clones was the first time we got to see R2 in flight. And yes, he will come with a transparent stand so you can recreate a flight-like display. Behind him, from the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker in his Bespin outfit. Now, there is a regular and a deluxe. The deluxe in this is going to have a second base. It is going to be a Dagobah themed base. It is also going to come with that Darth Vader helmet with the Luke reveal inside. So for myself, I always click the deluxe button, particularly with something like that. He's going to have two different hair pieces. This one here, and you're going to have another. Of course, his lightsaber, his blaster, multiple points of articulation, movable eyes, swap out hands and gadgetry. The base itself, this is the Bespin base that comes with it, and it has a light up feature as well. The two towers behind it will have a light feature, as well as that orange underside light. For those of you that missed out when they did him before, the chance to get a new version of him is spectacular. But check out this trio, the Clone Troopers. These are glorious. Now, this is our standard trooper, and we have an exclusive here at the show that we're going to show you a little bit later. So when you see him and it looks like he's in a different light, you'll know why. Absolutely fantastic in these. These ones here, you have both Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets on these. Particularly, you see behind, we have the Clone Pilot. And if you look on the site, you're going to see both of those helmets that you're going to have there. Wonderful. Again, the armor is able to be moved around and manipulated, so you're able to get those deep action poses and then put the armor just where you need it. And that's what I love. And then there in the back, you're going to have the Clone Commander running the show. He's going to have those great binoculars, and that even has a functioning, movable little slide on the side. It's absolutely crazy the detail that they've gone into it. Now, we get away from troopers and back into some more droids.
We've got a bunch of people commenting about the vertical video. Unfortunately, that is the only way I can do the video coming into the StreamYard like this, but there will be other videos that will be shot. We'll be posting them on YouTube tomorrow, the next day, so you guys will be able to see them not on a phone, but for this particular tour, yeah, you're going to see vertical video.
Vertical video.
Yep.
But this is for those of you that are fans of the horizontal view.
Yes.
You have it this way. Or you could turn your monitor to
there
the
you
front.
go.
I'm not exactly sure how, but let's go to some droids. But believe me, we're going to have lots of ways for you to view this content. And we're going to hopefully answer all of your questions throughout the weekend. Next up, we have the Hot Toys Battle Droid Geonosis figure. Incredibly posable to be in that small scale and to be able to be manipulative. As you can see down at the base, you are going to have that action base on it. Now, the figure we have currently displayed standing up, but yes, he can crunch all the way down.
But
he can do the
can
full...
you crunch all the way down?
Let me see if I can do that. All right, here's my battle droiding. Oh,
that's pretty good.
Now, Joe.
Joe.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
I'm not quite as articulated as this particular 6-scale figure, but I'm in a 1/1 scale. It's absolutely spectacular. It's so much fun. This figure comes with one additional accessory you're not going to see here, and that is the C-3PO head. I told you that the C-3PO will come with a battle droid head to swap it out. The battle droid will come with a C-3PO head. So you do get, like I said, you get to recreate that scene, and it is really fun to have it. Next to him, the Super Battle Droid. The big, chunky, this is the guy who hits the gym. You got multiple articulations there in the hit. This is swole. This is the swole droid. If you were to go to one of the cantinas and there was a doorman, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This would be the doorman.
This is the guy.
Again, multiple points of articulation. You're going to be able to turn and rotate the hands and do so much with this particular figure. Next, we want to show another battle droid. This is the battle droid in staff. Now, the Geonosis has that kind of red sand-like color. This is going to come in that more tan color. Now, the staff, if you've been watching some of our other programs and seen that we introduced him with the Anakin, this staff is going to have the same points of articulation, the same light up effects down on the feet. Those foot pedals will move, the handlebars move, the whole top head will pivot as well. And down here at the base, if you can see, now this is a great one for vertical, okay?
Yeah.
This is an absolutely fantastic thing to be showing off vertically. Down at the base, it does allow it to pivot about 10 degrees and also 360. So
very cool.
When you really want, and we're going to show you the Anakin that we posed on it that has that articulation a little bit that we've shown off.
There is a question. Someone wants to know, Linda wants to know, has this super battle droid been formally announced?
It has not been formally announced, Linda. This is informal.
TBD.
We're going to put a small bow tie on him for the formal announcement.
Absolutely.
Because
Little
we want
monocle, maybe?
A little classy. But we're more of a Mr. Peanut
Yeah.
look on that. Not formally announced, but as you can see, he's here, so just hold on tight.
Yes.
This stap is fantastic. Just like we talked about with the other battle droid, this battle droid can come off of it, of course, and still do that full fold down. One neat thing to talk about with this battle droid is the bottom of the 2 feet are magnetic that allow him to stand on that step, which is pretty darn neat. Now, there's a new television show coming out on Disney Plus that a lot of people are excited about, and a few people that were lucky enough to be in today's panel are going to see a few hours earlier. But what we're going to show you is the first figure from that show, a figure and a character we really like, Darth Vader. Now, this is still to be determined. We're going to learn more and more. I have a feeling because we haven't seen the show yet, they're keeping a few things under wraps, but Hot Toys wants you to know, don't worry, you're going to be getting a Darth Vader figure from the Obi-Wan show. Absolutely beautiful. If you've seen what Hot Toys has done with their 6-scale Darth Vaders, you're going to get light-up effects, you're going to get swap-out arms with the lightsabers, you're going to get all kinds of things with it. Beautifully done. Yes, I have every version they've done, every one Sideshow's done, and every one Hot Toys has done. And it's amazing to see the constant evolution of the figure and, of course, of the character. So there you go, folks. Got to be excited for that one. Who knows what we will find out? Again, I think we're going to learn more once the show wraps up. Okay, this was an instant pre-order for me. When they announced it, we've been waiting a long time to get it, and now we finally have it again from the 40th anniversary collection. Luke Skywalker Snow Speeder Pilot. If you have any of the other 40th anniversary figures, the collectible box is done in a throwback style to the vintage packaging we had at the time. But the instruction sheet for this figure, which please read thoroughly because there's a lot of information in there. When you're like, I don't want to read this anymore, flip it over. It's a recreation of the Empire Strikes Back poster.
Wow.
Yes, suitable for framing, so you can frame your instruction sheet if you so choose.
I always do.
Yes, well, you've done that for many of them. With this one here, now we have him shown with just about all of the gadgets that he's going to come with, but I want to talk about some of the other things that he does. That helmet does remove, that mid-center strap with the stripe, you remove that and the helmet is apart in two. Underneath is what is kind of that lining, or sometimes referred to as the Snoopy. That can be removed, and you're going to then have the hair. So you have multiple ways to display him there. Incredible weathering done on that flight jacket, and then the slightly cleaner flight suit underneath. Now, in his right hand, we are going to have that grappling gun that he uses to get up to the AT-AT. Now, that does attach by a small hook onto the side hook, if you so choose. But I want to talk about the base here. Down at the base, you see we've got that textured snow and the white snow of the base. Well, I can remove that. I don't want to have the texture and I don't want to have the snow. We've got a Dagobah layover that goes over the fall. I don't want that layover. I don't want any layover. It can be the stark white as well. But there's an additional one, and it is the underside of the AT-AT. And why this is important is, of course, as we talked about with that grappling gun that he has, that he uses to get up to the AT-AT. Okay, we are currently pausing for selfies, folks. You are going to have the magnetic grappling gun, and it will attach to the base. Now, we just did a special episode of our Unsealed and Revealed show where we actually inverted the figure. Now, we did this quickly. Well, you're going to do it at home. You're obviously going to spend a lot more time doing it, but I thought it was so cool that it goes tink, and it attaches right on there. Now, the display base for him is a wraparound waist cinch that we've come to know and love, but it's done at an angle, and the reason is that it allows you to go over onto, have a natural pose over the snow, but if you do the invert, you still have enough room. to display it that way.
That's amazing. We have a question. Single Songwriter wants to know, is this in stock right now? Do we know?
It is Single Songwriter. Thank you for watching. I know you watch our shows, and I have a feeling you probably watched when we unsealed and revealed it. I don't know if it is yet to arrive, but it will be soon.
Okay.
So
also, Single Songwriter says, please let Guy know I said tread watch.
Okay, young man. Send me an email, and we'll send some stuff out to you. June.
June. Joe. Thank you, Joe.
June on this one here.
Thank you so much. He says this is shipping in June as of right now on the website.
Okay, next up we have our IG-11, the best babysitter droid that you can find in this price range, which is spectacular. Light up effect on him, all going to be up inside that dome, but right in the chest behind the bandoliers that he has. Now those bandoliers you can remove. That centerpiece comes out, and hopefully I'm not spoiling this show for anybody. You've had a few years to catch up on that. He does have a self-destruct mode. You can swap out the little chest piece, and it has the blinking light.
That's amazing.
The self-destruct mode. Incredibly posable. You're able to spin just about everything on it. Now, down at the base, those feet also have magnets in it. So, if you've picked up that Scout Trooper and Speeder, yes, his feet magnetically attached to that, so you can recreate that scene.
Sean wants to know, do we have plenty of those exclusive codes left for tomorrow and Saturday? Yes, we do. We have parsed them out, so there is a limited number each day. That way there will be some every single day.
Yes,
so
that
make
sounds
sure you
like
come
it's
here
coming to the
first
show.
thing when you get here.
We'll see you in the morning.
Yes.
We'll see you in the morning. Now, 6 scale, of course, something I love, but a lot of people like their statues, and those are usually quarter scale. And Hot Toys has been kind enough to give us figures in quarter scale. Now, the great part about this is we get all of that posability, all of those accessories, all of those cool things that we like about a 6 scale, but we get them in a quarter scale. Okay, so we get that statue size, but now we're creating how we want our statue to look. Now, this is the deluxe version right here. This has a very unique base. That is the way to get the large gun that we see him clear out a very large group of people with this guy here. You're also going to have Grogu in the pram there, and that attaches on that transparent acrylic rod right on the side. That's also posable. 2 different versions of Grogu, multiple switch out hands and such. The display base features an IG-11 droid as well with light up feature there, and the front is going to have that Beskar look, which is pretty darn neat.
Oh boy, here we go.
Long gun. Oof, we made it around.
Yes.
We made it around, and we're only a little bit through this.
You're doing great, guys.
We're doing all right. Koska, we're going to have her, of course, on a dynamic flight stand, as you would expect for any of our figures when they got a little jetpack and doing a little flight. I'm really excited for this one. Now, we're showing it off with the helmet. Of course, it is going to also have that swap-out portrait head as well. Huge points of articulation, lots of little add-on accessories, because the Mandalore, as we know, have a ridiculous amount of gadgets. They're better than James Bond with the amount of gadgets they have, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got
well, apparently that child disagrees.
Disagrees completely.
That, or it is very possible that they saw what you're going to see later on, which is the very intense Mythos version of Darth Vader.
It was so scary.
And
baby cried.
That baby said, "I'm out." That baby said, "I'm out. I'm out." So that is our Koska. She is coming relatively soon. Available for pre-order now. All right. I believe Autumn. This is one of your favorite salads.
Yes, it is.
As well as one of your favorite characters. Yes, that. We got the Cobb Band. All right. I loved this figure. I loved when they introduced the character in it. Hot Toys does an amazing job when it comes to weathering, and the amount of damage that Boba Fett's armor had from the Sarlacc pit was enormous, and to recreate that and get it to be that realistic is spectacular. And I can't wait for this one here. Now, he's still to be determined, but make sure you're watching the socials, because when he pre-orders,
oh yeah,
smash the buttons
He's
fast.
gonna go.
Smash the buttons fast. All right. I purchased 2 of the Scout Troopers because I wanted to have those speeders.
Yes.
Now, this will be my 3rd one, and that is going to be the Swoop bike. I love this thing. It is absolutely spectacular. Now, on it is going to be the new version of Mando, where he has that shinier armor, okay? Parts of it being in die-cast. And you know you're going to get all types of gadgets, all of the things he comes with. Now, if you get the figure on his own, he's going to have all of this. Again, hopefully I'm not missing out. He doesn't drive the Swoop bike very well. There's a bit of an accident, but he uses the elements in order to carry his stuff around. That is with the figure. That was the deluxe, and I had to get that one there. He'll also have a Grogu and wired cape, which will be posable on this one here. So hopefully you can see that. How are you holding up?
I'm doing great.
You've got, I mean, this is like an 80-pound camera you're holding. And you weigh like 32 pounds. I don't know how you're doing it. Okay.
This one's going to be tricky because it's very dark and the reflection, but I'm going to do my best to
well,
show
we're
it
going to
you
do
guys.
our best, but hopefully, if you want to see photos of this figure, it is going to be on our site, which is not going to be in glass, but we want to show it to you live. Okay. Stormtroopers, we learn, are people in suits. But the Dark Troopers are droids. And what I like about the Dark Trooper design is we see down in the ankles, the knees, the wrists, the elbows, you see right through it. These are moving gears. And to get to see that, then again, down in the waist area. So it's just that hint, it's just enough to say, this is not a person in a suit. These guys are intense. High polished cloth on this. When you go and manipulate and pose it, then you're going to want to take one of those microfiber cloths and get your fingerprints off it.
You and I spent a good
how do
deal
I know?
of time.
Because Autumn and I have polished this guy
Yes.
17 times,
And
and that's just within the last hour.
Absolutely.
No, but it's fantastic, and I'm really excited about this one here. Right behind it, we just did an episode this past week on Unsealed and Revealed to show off the Moff Gideon, which is the first time we've got to see the dark saber. Okay? Now, in some of our other figures that you've seen, the lightsabers have a light up effect or glow effect. With this one here, it doesn't even need it because it is that bright white light, and you'd have to zoom in to see it, and we're looking through glass, and Autumn is we're going to hover Autumn over it.
Just drop me in like
we're just going to drop
Mission
her.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's a Mission Impossible drop. Do we have that rig, Joe?
We are still lining it up.
Okay, we are still lining it up, but we will have that. But that energy effect is done on there. It's also done with a motion blade, and it looks really amazing. The portrait on this is spectacular. I love this outfit. Even down in the gauntlets on each arm above the glove, and then that belt. They've gone and done the stitching in it. And that's sculpted and painted that way. And he's a classy guy. He's a classy guy. What I liked is he had the pinstripe running down the pant.
Oh, yeah.
He had the pinstripe running down there. Little pinstripe on the back of the cape. His cape, we're going to have a nice colored lining in there.
Very
so he's
nice.
got that deep maroon. Love that figure there.
All right.
Available for pre-order coming in soon. Transport Trooper. Again, incredible weathering. These are great. Again, the troopers, I tend to be an army builder, so I'll almost always hit quantity 2 or 3. 3 if you want to be artistic, because your odd numbers are artistic. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's math.
That's math. Paul is the math scientist, I believe.
Yes, he is.
But what you see here is such great posability on something like this, because you have the armor down on the shin, chest, up on the shoulders, and of course that helmet. But the rest, you're not going to have armor panels that are going to be colliding, limiting your range of motion. You're really able to do a lot with it. And the weathering effect on this is spectacular. I love the design of these helmets, where that kind of air intake that they have is kind of pinched and thin, and then that sun visor. Well, that takes us through just the first half of these.
That's just the first half of the Hot Toys pieces. We are
single file line.
We're gonna go this way. Okay. We're gonna come back to the. We're gonna come back to the other half of the Hot Toys podiums because we do want to show you the convention exclusive.
We're also going to show you the gentleman admiring.
There we go.
Exclusives. Thank you, YouTube. Say hello to the gentleman here. Okay, we talked about the Clone Trooper, 20th anniversary. We saw it in the bright white armor. This, you talk about bright. This is in the silver. Take a look at that. And again, that range of motion, those armor panels, that articulation that we know and love is going to be done in this chrome. Now, this is a show exclusive. We are very excited to show this one off. You've got that magnetic pack in the back on there. I really, really like this. Anytime you can get it. Hot Toys been nice enough throughout the years to kind of do these metallics with some of the troopers. I have a gold one, and now I have a silver one. I'm hoping for a bronze one day. And then I have all 3 medals.
Look at you.
Which is, yeah, there you go. But next to him is another metallic, and this is the Death Trooper done in the black chrome. This is incredibly shiny. The Death Trooper already had in his original design areas that were a glossier black, and then areas that were kind of matte or flat. This is all in that high polished black chrome, and the way that it's catching the light. Now we here are under kind of traditional fluorescent lighting, and you're seeing the reflections on there. If you put this in a case with bright LEDs or colored altered LEDs, you're gonna have a disco room. Throw on your Mego,
all that, yes.
your Mego Star Wars album, and have the dance party going. These are the 2 show exclusives from Hot Toys that are available through Sideshow. So if you come to the booth, we're going to give you a little card. Make sure to scan that QR, and you'll be able to make sure that you get one of those. So be following the social. Autumn may at times be doing a little extra stuff. Joe,
you never know.
Mythos time.
Okay. We have got 3 Mythos over here. Where do you want to start, Guy? Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Well, let's start with a man that we know is going to appear at some point in this new television show we're talking about, and that's going to be the Anakin Skywalker Mythos. Mythos is a line that Sideshow has created in their statues that is helping the story, giving it different start points. It's stuff that may have happened, could have happened, we're not sure. And that's the neat part of the Mythos, is giving it all its own thing. He's going to have 2 different portraits. It's an intense, but then there's what we'll call the angry eyes version as well. Now, the robes that you see there, those are all sculpted and painted. All right. What I like is the lightsaber effect that's gone through and done the damage to a super battle droid and such. Right here, Autumn, if you kind of go on the front, you can see all of the, I mean, that's multiple paint applications in multiple ways in order to do it. And I love that. Now, Anakin, we know, has a fall to the dark side.
Spoilers.
And he changes this outfit into this outfit.
Amazing.
Okay, this is an absolutely spectacular one. It's really neat to be able to take a look at it here live in person. We know that Vader has had a lot of battles, and we know he probably wins most of them, or escapes most of them. Look at the damage. Look at the skin underneath and the burn. Now that cape that you're seeing billowing out, that is again all sculpted in painting, giving it incredible motion. Lightsaber ablaze in flame. We've got that crashed X-Wing there as its base, again with the flame effect. Make sure to check this out on the site. You will see, yes, that's an incredibly battle damaged helmet, but there are alternates.
Oh yeah.
There are alternates, and wow.
They are amazing.
I, for one, anytime I'm getting excited about these, and there says the word exclusive, hit the button that says exclusive. Definitely.
This one,
this one here. Now, rounding out the Mythos trio that we have here at the booth is General Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, we talked about the robes done on both the Vader and the Anakin were sculpted and painted. This one here is done with our cut and sew.
the outer edge being done with wire to give it as much movement as you want. Now, you take a look at the underside of the cape. This is a dual layer cape, and that underside having that dirt, that char, and you see some of the weathering, the holes, and that ragged edge. This is not the first battle General Kenobi has wandered into.
Someone
We
asked
see
a
his armor.
question.
Yes.
Do we have people following us around the booth while we're talking, listening? Yes, sometimes we do.
Sometimes they do, as you-
Sometimes they live stream next to us.
Yes.
So they
Or
can
sometimes
hear
they're
what you're
taking
saying.
So, well, this is incredible. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yes.
Now, my co-host from Unsealed and Revealed is apparently here in the chat. So we're going to throw it back right now to Terry and Alex for
All
more
right.
information.
Hey, dudes. There he is.
There he is.
I was like, man, it's the Solo Terry show. That's great. Okay.
Wow, they stole our show from us. I mean,
They
that was
did, man.
pretty cool.
It's a total, yeah, that was abrupt, but at least I got to have another booth tour today, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had some up close stuff.
Yeah, all the
That-
stuff that I'm going to be buying.
That chrome Death Trooper is the best.
Already
Is
ordered.
Already
Yeah.
ordered, as well as that Jesse Hernandez piece that was in the